Hello, I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about our government spending and the amount of debt that we have in the US government. My name is Antonio Swad, and I'm running for Congress to represent the people of the 32nd District here in North Texas. Our government takes in about $3 trillion every year through taxes and other fees. The problem with that is we spend about $4 trillion, and that's in a normal year. The last couple of years have been tough and spending has been through the roof. But even going with the normal year, taking in 3 and spending 4, you could see there's a deficit every year of about $1 trillion. Last year, it was more like $2.5 trillion because of the additional spending because of the pandemic. Over the years, we've amassed a national debt nearly $30 trillion. The interest alone on $30 trillion is one of the largest line items in our budget. The debt at $30 trillion doesn't represent all of it. We have obligations to American people. Social Security, veterans benefits. In business, we call these contingent liabilities. I guess we're just going to call it additional debt. We've got to get this under control. We haven't had a balanced budget in years. In fact, Bill Clinton was the last president to submit a balanced budget. We've got to spend only what we make. It works the same way as it does probably in your household and mine. I have a certain amount of money every month to spend, and that's what I have to spend. If I spend more than that, I go into debt. And this has been going on for years and years and years. When the amount of debt gets to a certain level, we have to go out and we have to borrow more money, thus creating more interest that we have to pay. Many times we borrow this money from foreign governments like China. And when we borrowed up to our limit and it's not enough, we have to raise the debt ceiling. So all of our legislators get together and there's a big threat that, oh, the country's going to come to a screeching halt if we don't raise the debt ceiling. So everybody agrees to raise the debt ceiling. Nobody seems to say, hey, why don't we look at spending? Instead of borrowing money, because that's the easiest thing to do, why don't we see what we can stop spending money on and get our budget back in balance? That's what I would like to see happen. When I go to Washington, I'm going to be one of the guys pushing for a balanced budget. Spend only what you make, whether the number's $100, $1,000, or in this case, $1 trillion, the math works the same. The math never lies. Give me that opportunity to go to Washington and be one of those guys that says, enough is enough. No more debt, no more borrowing, and let's get our spending in line. My name's Antonio Swad, and I'm running for Congress. Thank you very much.